I found this video on Twitter and I had to say something about it. It says, MAGA men have feminist kinks. Well, I'm the anti-woke warrior, so I am against feminism. What are these feminist kinks you speak of, darling? Not to mention, I certainly do want to see America be great. Let's see.
This is a message to all MAGA women. I want you to know that no matter how much you decide to hate on feminists, your husband will be in our DMs and he will be asking us to step on him.
No, I've never been in a DM of anyone. I don't even know how to get to a DM. I don't know. Is that an Instagram thing? What does DM stand for? Tell me down in the comments what DM stands for, because I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, is it direct messages? Maybe in direct messages. Okay. I don't want women to step on me. Not even a little bit. It's not something that I want. But, men have been having foot massages, not massages of their feet, but like Thai foot massage for generations now. So some men like that. Maybe the foot massage feels really good. I don't know.
Because he has a fantasy of a powerful woman dominating him.
Nope, that's not true. Women like to be dominated by men. Women like to be dominated by men thoroughly, outside and inside even. That's why men can dominate a woman inside, internally. Now she has this article up here on the screen that says, in the world of sexual fetishes, crossing the political aisle is a kink. Does a forced vote for the other side get your pulse racing? There's a dominatrix for that. Really? Okay then. People have all sorts of kinks, but this seems stupid to me. This is just some article that somebody wrote, I'm sure. Doesn't have any merit. Doesn't have any fact-based information in it.
I say I get hundreds of messages like this each week. I am not exaggerating.
Yes, you are. I suppose, she's speaking English. The English-speaking world is like 1 billion people, so hundreds of messages is not that much. I don't know how many people are on Instagram. Thousands, millions probably. So hundreds of messages are not that much. But look at her. Yeah, I don't know what her body looks like, but her face does not cry out to me to want to be with her. Plus, we all know how girls do math.
Sorry, question क्या था?
3 minus 8 plus 1 is equal to
3 minus 8 plus 1. 9, 3, 6. हाँ, minus 6 चलो.
Some of them are willing to pay very well for me to insult them or to blue pill them, which is totally fine. Everyone has their own preferences, but
nobody wants you to blue pill them who's already red pilled. Sorry. Unless that has a different meaning that I don't know, that I'm not aware of. It probably does, but still, nobody wants that.
Preferences, but when they're married to you and you hate me, just know what he's doing. A lot of strong, masculine provider men don't even want that title because then sexually.
All right, well, she has another thing up here, another article. It says, study Republicans fantasize about infidelity, Dems, BDSM. People fantasize about all sorts of things. All sorts of things. And this doesn't say that Republicans fantasize about being cheated on. It could very well be that they're fantasizing about cheating, which is commonplace for people. The number one fantasy, or one of the highest fantasies with women anyway, is rape fantasy. Do you think these women actually want to be violently assaulted by a man? No, they don't want that. But it's a fantasy. So there you go. People have all sorts of fantasies. People do all sorts of crazy, stupid stuff. Let's rewind this and see what she was saying again, because I forgot.
A lot of strong, masculine provider men don't even want that title because then sexually they don't want to be in charge anymore. They're
Okay. Well, I guess that may be true for me because I'm not a strong, masculine provider man, really. I don't want to be dominated by you either. I want to dominate the women that I'm with. I totally want to dominate, especially in the bedroom. I just want to wreck them, right? Not to the point where they are actually wrecked. I don't want to do that. But if that's what they want,
tired. That other role doesn't come naturally to them. And that.
Okay, well, then they're not actually men. What the hell? I don't know what to tell you. Men want to be in the dominant position. Biologically speaking, men have to be in the dominant position. They dominate women externally and internally to procreate. So I don't know what you're... Believe me, being cautious in that regard makes you seem passive, makes you seem submissive. And you have to be cautious today because women will be like, oh, you violated me. A drop of a hat. You look at them wrong and they're like, oh, that's a violation. So being cautious in that way is going to make you seem less dominant and going to make you seem passive and submissive. And it's going to turn women off.
Should show you how much of the patriarchy is harmful. They don't even want to be playing this role of your devout husband who is super masculine and macho all the time.
No, I think what you're misinterpreting here, young lady, is the fact that these men are probably not getting the action they want in the bedroom. That these men are being neglected by their wives sexually. Because most marriages, women lose their libido. Most long-term relationships, women lose their libido in them. I've heard some of the dating gurus going around and saying it's because of X, Y, and Z. They don't actually love the man anymore. They feel like little slights come up all of the time. They fall in love with a man, and that's why they don't want to be with you. I don't know if that's true or not, or if it's just something that happens when a woman is in a long-term relationship, just because of biology, etc.
They just want to be able to let loose. And
She has another article here. It says, all the real cucks are in the Republican Party. Okay, let me take a look at that one. Here's the article. I'm not going to read it. I did read it. He just points out that there are some Republicans who are engaging in cuckoldry, but that doesn't mean that there aren't Democrats who are too. There aren't people all over the place who do this, of every political bent. Yeah, it's been well known that the Republicans speak out against devious sexual acts, and they get caught committing devious sexual acts much more frequently than Democrats do. That's been going on for decades now. He's saying that only Republicans or MAGA or whatever are going to refer to you as a cuck. Okay, well, I mean, I've been called an incel, etc. And I mean, the truth is, technically, most men are incels because they can't just go out and get a woman whenever they want to. I don't fit the mold of an incel because I have a relationship, so I've had plenty of them. But anyway, back to this little thing. It's almost done. We'll finish it up here.
And they see feminists as a safe space to do that while ironically demeaning us online. It's because they know they're not supposed to like it, and yet they are.
There's another one that she has up here. The great manliness flip-flop. When it comes to masculinity, Republicans have become everything they once accused Democrats of being. Okay, whatever. I know that I want to dominate women. I know that women want to be dominated by me when they're with me. I had a girl claim that I did not dominate her enough. It was her first time being with somebody in a long time. She said she claimed to have been years. She was working on getting a degree and didn't focus on anything to do with men during that time. And so I came along and she liked me and we got together and she said, it's been a few years. I was like, don't worry about it. Go easy on it. And then she complained that I didn't dominate her enough. So you tell me what women want. Women want to be dominated. Men want to dominate women. I don't know where she's getting this crazy garbage from. This article here by Tom Nichols, I'm sure that it's not going to be what the title claims. It's going to be some opinion piece.
Attracted to us because of the power we hold in our lives. Don't trust your MAGA husband. Okay, bye.
Yeah, I'm not attracted to women who are in power positions. Women are always complaining, oh, men don't like me because I'm a strong, independent woman. Oh, you're in a power position. Men don't like that. Okay. Well, is it that they're not attracted to you because you're in a power position, you're a strong, independent woman, or is it they're attracted to you because you're a strong, independent woman? Make up your mind. A lot of these men are going to have mommy issues where they want to be dominated by their mother, where they didn't get enough dominance by their mother. The men who have this fetish where they want to be the sub, and they want to have a dom female. And that's just common sense. They didn't have enough dominance from their mother. They had these relationships that they saw where their father was the dominant one, so they got reprimanded by their father. They disciplined by their father, etc. All that stuff. So they weren't getting enough of it from their mother. I don't have that problem because my mother was just freaking brutal with me. Man, I got the belt so many times I don't even know. I lost count after like 150. So whatever, it was a lot. Just because it was Tuesday, so I'm getting the belt. That's how it was. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video.